أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. This is Dr. Zulfa. Today, inshallah, we'll start having another grammar class. It is about the future tense. Okay? Future tense is expressed by will or other phrases or expressions that we will study today. Now, what is future tense? We can refer to the future in English by using will, or be going to, or by using present continuous, or using present simple tense. So we can express the future in 4 ways, the future tense in 4 ways. Okay, you have to know that everyone has a different meaning from the other one. Will has its own meanings, not one meaning. Be going to has its own meaning. It is future, but it is different from will in meaning. Present continuous, it is used to refer to the future, but it is different in meaning from will and be going to. And present simple is used to express the future, but it also introduces a different meaning from the other or the upper 3 ones. All of them future, but the use of each of them adds a different meaning to the future. So we will explain these ideas now. The will future, will plus infinitive, will plus infinitive without to. Will plus infinitive without to. Okay? It expresses an action which is highly expected to happen in the future or in a certain time in the future. I will finish my homework and go to bed. I'm telling a piece of information that I will finish and go to bed. That's it. I want to just to say this piece of information. It's not colored future. The other uses of future, we call them colored future, but this is plain future. With will, it's a plain future, not colored. My mother will prepare some sweets for lunch. Also, it is plain future, it's not colored. Look, will has different meanings and used in different situations. Here are some of the uses of will. To make decision, we use will to make decision. When we make decision at the same time of speaking, as we are speaking, we use will. Sometimes we use will. For example, in a restaurant, a waiter says, "What would you like to eat?" You say, "I think I'll have chicken." I think I'll have chicken. Or the waiter asks, "What do you want to drink?" You say, "I think I'll have a cup of tea." Okay? When someone, for example, anyone asks you to do something or about something that you decide at the same moment that you will do, you decide to do it now. And you take your decision at this moment and you will do the action. use of will, you use it to request, to ask someone to do something for you. For example, will you tell Tony that I called him, that I called or I called him? Okay. So you ask someone to say something to someone else about what you have done. Okay. Will you help me in doing my homework? You ask someone to help you in doing your homework. Okay. You see? So it is a type of request. Will you tell me the news when you get anything new? Okay, so you ask someone to tell you the news. So you use will here in a form of request, not only to indicate future. Okay? Offer. We use will also to express offer. You offer someone to help him. You offer someone to help him. For example, will I help you carrying your heavy bag? Will I help you taking care of your children if you are busy? So you are offering help. Okay, here is. Now, to make a promise also, you promise someone to do something for him, also you use will. These are some other ways we can use will in English. Promises, I will help you with your homework tomorrow. If you pass your exams, the father says to his child, if you pass your exams and get high marks, I'll buy you a bicycle. Okay. Also, we use it for threat, to threaten someone. When some of the students is naughty, I say, if you don't stop talking, I'll send you out. If you don't stop your misbehavior, you will be punished. So this is threatening, okay? Threatening means punishing someone for something. You tell someone that you will punish him for something wrong. Now, we said that we use the present continuous to refer to the future. Here, we use the present continuous, but with a time expression which refers to the future, and we mean something important. We mean that everything is arranged. It is arranged future. For example, I say, the president is opening a school or a new school on Sunday morning. Okay, now when the president opens a school, everything is arranged, everything is prepared. So when I use the present continuous with time expressions that indicate the future, here I want to say that everything is arranged, not only to tell that something will happen in the future, no. Something will happen in the future in addition to telling the listener or the reader that everything is arranged and ready and finalized. Okay? We are traveling tomorrow morning. It means we are traveling tomorrow morning. It means that our tickets are ready, the car is ready, our luggage are ready, everything is ready, everything. So everything is arranged for traveling. Okay, so present continuous is used with a future time expression to tell that something will happen in the future and everything is arranged for that event. Okay? Be going to. Be going to. Be going to is used to refer to the future. Okay? It refers to a planned future. For example, I'm saving money. I am going to buy a car. I'm studying hard. I am going to join university. Okay. Or sometimes you have a clue and you expect something that will happen as a result of that clue. A clue, it means something that shows you that something may happen. For example, you say the sky is cloudy. This is a clue that it is going to rain. Okay, the sky is cloudy. It is going to rain. It is going to rain, not in the future. It's in the future. It is not raining now, but it is going to rain in the future, and you predict, this is prediction. You use be going to predict an action, to predict that an action may happen in the future. Okay? He's driving very fast. He's going to hit the tree. He's driving very fast. He's going to hit the tree. Future perfect. Before future perfect, I want to refer to the future, the present simple tense. The present simple tense is used to express scheduled future. Scheduled means actions which happen according to a timetable for a long time. For example, planes flights, الرحلات الجوية, plane flights. It is scheduled from the first day of the year to the end day of the year. They have fixed times. Okay, I say, for example, the flight to London always flies on Sunday at 10. So, suppose that you are in the airport. Now it's 10. Your plane will fly at 12. So here we use the present simple as it is a fact or as it is a routine. You say, okay, now it's 10, we have to wait. Our flight is at 12. You use is, present simple. We don't use it will be at 12. You see, our flight is at 12. Okay? This is the present simple to express the future. So you see here, now, we use will to express the future, and we use will, we call it plain future, not colored future, okay? And also will has many meanings, or many, it is used in many situations that will happen in the future, maybe like, for example, taking a decision, promising, threatening, all of these actions may happen in the future, but each one means something. It is related to the situation. When you threaten someone, it is different from promising him. Okay? Also, the colored future, we use the present continuous to express arranged future. We use be going to plus infinitive to express planned future or predicted future. Okay? And we use present simple to express schedule future. So we express future in 4 ways. Now we want to talk about a new type of future, which is future perfect. It is future perfect. What do you mean by future perfect? From the name, perfect in the future. Something that will be perfect in the future, but in a certain time in the future, or before a certain point of time in the future. Let's read it here. We often use by or by the time with the future perfect. With the future perfect. By next, look at the sentence. By next week, I will have collected over 7,000 euros for charity. By next week, yani before the next week. Here by means before. Before the next week, of course it will be in the future, but before a certain point of time in the future, before a certain point of time in the future, something is expected to be perfect. Okay? So, the situation hasn't happened yet, but at a certain time in the future, it will happen. Or before a fixed point in the future, it will be perfect. By next September, for example, another example, by next September, I will have graduated. So these are the forms of future and what we call colored future. Okay. Now, look at the forms of the future perfect, negative, and question. You see, infinitive to ask. Future perfect will have asked. You see the form will have asked. Negative will not, yani we put not after will, not after have. Will not have asked. Question, will you have asked? Also, will you have asked? Always The auxiliary verb is will not, will you have, okay? The infinitive to work, will have worked, will not have worked, and will he have worked, to call, will have called, the perfect, the future perfect, will not have called, will I have called, be used, will have used, will not have used, will they have used. Always the auxiliary verb is will for the negative and for the question. Okay, thank you very much.